Hello everybody, my name is Uchara, and this is me at Games Tycoon 2, another episode of my Let's Play series. In the last episode, I added the training room and some marketing. Speaking of marketing, let's get some demos out for some of these games. Like, probably not Quest for the Booty, because that is pretty much ready to come off the market. Sales are way down. But Spy Quest, we can do Spy Quest. I mean, it's 30,000 for the demo, but what's 30,000 really? Alright, and also last episode, we released Candy Crush 3 right at the end of the episode. And it was my first game with over 90% review score. So it's probably going to sell pretty well, which is nice. Have we done a game report for it yet? We have not. We got some commission work in the graphics studio, keeping them busy. What about the sound folks? Wow, all kinds of commission work here. Let's get through that. Meanwhile, let's do some commission work in our main development room as well. Might as well. Although we are getting close to the point where... Oh, Spy Quest, 7 extra hype in that demo. That works. Quest for the Booty, like I said, off the market. Alright, so let's do a demo for what's next down the list. Hospital Havoc. And like that, it might not be worth 30,000 to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. So Candy Crush 3 sold 13,000 in week 1, which is kind of insane, like insanely good. So let's, we never did an update for Dragon and the Orc, so let's do that. And then we'll be ready to do an update for Candy Crush 3. I should probably look at getting a second development team soon, so that one team can do updates and engine updates and contract work, and the other one can just focus on making games, right? But I don't think I'm quite at that point yet. It's not necessary yet, in my opinion. Alright, so Hospital Havoc, that went well. Alright, so Bike Mania. Yeah, let's do a Bike Mania here. Demo for that. Beautiful. Alright, so that update's done. So we're ready to do another game. Oh, we got commission work. Well, let's do an update. Or a game. Let's do a game. I'm thinking it's time to do another racing game, I think. What hell's racing game? Not popular, but it's not saturated. Ooh, or say do a strategy game. Let's do a strategy game, and then we'll do a racing game. But if we're going to do a strategy game, we got to first make an engine for that. New engine. 2D line graphics, primitive mono sound. Let's go. Strategy and Astro Arcade. All this Strat engine. I know, it's not imaginative, but I'm just trying to make sure I know what it is. I'm not trying to be imaginative there. Let's go with like 15K sales price, and we'll take 5% of profits if anybody wants to borrow that engine from me. Should I throw somebody in training? No, there's no point in putting them in training. We're going to be, wow, they got through all that commission work. We're going to be making a game right now. So our first ever strategy game. But what I was going to do the Derby 3, but we will probably after this. All right, strategy. Hacking. What works for strategy? I mean, a lot of things probably work. Industrialization. And we'll just call this industry with an exclamation point. And that'll be for adults. Or does Flora have a bonus? Yes, for when they're the team leader, lead designer, whatever. And they do. Flora does. So, where are we at here? Strat engine. Alright, we got 4 platforms now. What's out there for dev kits? Rodovan. We talked about last episode, well, we don't really like the Rodovan, so we're probably not going to buy that dev kit. We'll just go with these ones. Yeah, we're reaching 176 million people. That's fine. We don't need the Rodovan. Yeah. Alright, so move this up. And move those down. That up. Probably be good for a strategy game, I'd say. Turn on everything that applies, which is only 7 things. Nothing applies really well, but that's fine. So I'm not expecting this to be a super amazing game. That's okay. It doesn't need to be super amazing. It just needs to be good. We are going to cut a little bit of costs. Nothing too crazy. But we're not going all out. Wow, Candy Crush 3, 20,000. It was 26,000 sales last week. It is on the decline, but usually peaks around week 3 or 4, right? But we'll get another update out here. Yeah, let's continue development. Actually, what we can do too, we can get a demo out for it. Maybe get a little extra hype. That'll get sales up too, right? So let's do special marketing for industry. Release a beta demo, see if we can get some hype. Oh, actually, what we should have done, we should have just done some regular old marketing for industry, because it doesn't have any hype right now. So let's go with Game Magazine. Oh, best graphics, best sound, developer of the year. Now, technically, obviously, we didn't sweep the awards, but we didn't win worst game of the year. You can make the argument we swept the awards, because Tycoon publishes my games. At any rate, I'm thrilled with this. That is a lot of extra fans, and both Candy Crush 3 and Spy Quest. Well, Spy Quest will get extra hype from that and sales, right? Which is good. Ooh, we got new graphics to look at. All right, let's just continue development for a minute here. Want to also do a pre-release for the press for this game. Yeah, 21 hype would do. But everybody's polishing, yes. Okay, we'll wait for that to go through. Okay, and we will send it out. Again, not expecting, oh wow, 70 to 90. I was going to say, I'm not expecting a great review score, seeing as how it's our first strategy game, but that's looking pretty promising. That should be, like, this should be over 80. Right? In theory. Yeah, hey, we'll take it. A lot of the sliders must be somewhere around the middle for us to get that high of a score for our first one. Also, you'll notice Tycoon has licensed one of our engines, so that's 15,000 in my pocket. Plus, we get a portion of their profits, right? So that could be big down the road. But yeah, holy crap, Candy Crush 3. Yeah, somebody said in the comments they were curious to see how this game did sales-wise. Well, we're getting our answer, and the answer is it's doing extremely well. Dragon in New York's doing pretty good too. Let's do an update. Let's do an update for these 3 games. So we'll do this one, then this one, then this one. And then we will probably do the Derby 3, I would say. Will likely be the plan of action. While that's going on, let's train up our sound team. Let's do the second one, which could take a while. See if we can hire one more sound designer. Yeah, you don't take breaks. That's good. And 44 is a decent starting stat, right? All right, so let's take this marketing team, put them back in support. Let's get this support queue taken care of, and then we'll see where we're at. Console development is still ongoing. Ooh, should I get a 10th researcher in there? Thinking I should. Only one researcher available. You're hired. Try to get through this faster. All right, so first update is done. Then Candy Crush, which is still selling crazy high amount week to week. The industry is actually selling really well too. Much better than I expected. But I mean, there's not many strategy games on the market, right? So it's kind of got the market cornered, which is nice. All right, so last through this commission work at 14 grand, barely even worth my time. So that means, where are we at? The Derby 2, 0.5% IP value. Well, actually, Spy Quest also has that high IP value. And Candy Crush, though, is our best IP right now. Mostly because of this Candy Crush 3. But industry, that's crazy. I did not expect that to do that well. Like, at all. But I'll take it. I'm hoping, I think this engine's up to date. Is there any new dev kits? Oh, there is the Magno Olympus, but 45 million the Rodovent has now. Is it worth it? You know what? It's like 20 million extra people. I think it's worth it. I usually stay away from it. Like, if you do historical console sale numbers, the Rodovent never really becomes useful, in my opinion, but 20 million more, 20 million extra people is worth it. All right, so we know where to put all these sliders, which is great. Well, not these two, but so what was our last racing game? Bike Mania. Just cancel those, or copy those settings. Try that. That looks pretty good, I figure. But on everything that applies here. It's funny too, somebody mentioned in the comments they've been playing around with cutting these costs. Seeing like, is it viable? Is it logical? And they said it was still viable, like they were still making good enough games to survive, but I'm not cutting my costs. That's not how I roll. We know that. I'm kind of role playing as a game company that tries to do right by their customers, their players, right? All right, so the sound team is still training, but I want to pull them out of there. Are there any more sound people? Yeah, well, I don't mind that. It's a trait. We're gonna put them right in here to start working while the rest of them train. This is the sound team doesn't fall too far behind. So that's a 35 hype. So I'm not going to do regular marketing. I will do some special marketing though, actually, and I think industry could go for a regular demo as well. This is as good as that's selling. It's not. It doesn't have that much hype. Well, that didn't get a lot of extra hype, but I could just do a regular marketing campaign. So the thing with marketing, and if I was the person that made this game, I would adjust this. Because as of right now, you can do radio up to 40 hype. And then until later on, these unlock in like 1993 and 2005, all you can do is TV to get over at 40 hype. But it's $500,000, which, I mean, I'm at the point now where I could probably afford that. But early game, you can't afford this, right? So it makes it really hard. Like, I think I would like put TV here and have like internet and top streamers, these two maybe. Something. I don't know. I feel like these unlock too late. This big gap makes the early game really awkward marketing wise. Let's guess what I'm trying to say. They're still in training. This poor person by themselves plugging away over there. Well, let's continue development. We gotta wait for the sound stuff to be done. Yay, they're done training. Right, should get through it pretty quick now. Oh, we got a game developer legend. Let's definitely grab them. It says there were graphics. Boom. You're hired. Nice. Nice, that's good. That's a good thing, obviously. All right, so they got one thing left there now. Console development's at 68%. Well, what's wrong with you? You're sick. Clearly. All right, so let's do special marketing for the Derby 3. Get a beta demo out there. Get a pre-release for the press out there. Actually, probably should have done this already. That's not good by me. Sleep at the wheel there. Yeah, 9 extra hype. I'll take it. And the review score, I assume, is better. It is. Okay, so it's ready. How good is this game going to be? Is it going to be close to 90? A lot of stars up here. Might be. I'm hoping. We will see. Hey, 90%. All right, so that'll be good. So we have our two big IPs, our Candy Crush and the Derby right now. Candy Crush over 500,000 sales. I guess that one's close, but I think pretty sure Candy Crush 3. I'm pretty sure that's my best-selling game. I don't think it's the best-selling game, but I think it's mine. It is. Although it's 6th all time. Wow, Asteroid Boy. Over 100,000 more than the book too. Interesting. Oh, and hey, if you're enjoying this video, enjoying this series in general, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Helps me out a lot as a small YouTuber. All right, so let's do some commission work here. Keep everybody else busy while we do. Well, let's do some commission work here too as well. Get through those. And then what do we want to do? Is the question. Ooh, the Derby 3 did not sell well in week 1. Hospital Havoc off the market, made a cool $2.5 million. I'm actually kind of disappointed in the Derby. Well, we'll see. A lot of times week 1 sales aren't big. Let's see what week 2 brings before I really judge it. Like, I expect it might spike up over 20K. No, only 14. That's... I'm not going to lie. I'm disappointed. I mean, it's a 90% reviewed game. It's got 40-some hype. 0.8 IP value. I mean, it's solid, but it's still selling less than Candy Crush, which has been out for a long time. I guess just racing games aren't popular right now. See, puzzles the trend, I guess, is a big part of that. All right, so this trend will change in 8 weeks. So let's see what the trend is going to be 8 weeks from now. So let's see if we can keep everybody occupied while they do that. I mean, 8 weeks, that's soon. That's coming right up. Console development is almost done. Man, it's taking a long time to do that, though. All right, just twiddling my thumbs, waiting for market research. Market research says racing will be the trend. All right, that's good news for the Derby, but that doesn't really help me for making a game because I do not want to make another racing game yet. Ooh, racing and bicycle. We'll have to do Bike Mania too, right? But not quite yet. Let's do what's not saturated right now. Let's do a role playing. Let's do another role playing game. Do I want to do Dragon in New York too? What you got for role playing games? Is Dragon in New York the only one? Quest for Booty. Yeah. We could do Quest for the Booty too, I guess. Bootylicious. Pirates, adults, role-playing game, boom, everything looks good. The engine, 1.06. We do have new graphics, but I gotta wait for my research team to finish up what they're doing, right? What do we got for dev kits? Just the Olympus, which is not nearly popular enough for me to even really consider. Beautiful. All right, so let's copy the Dragon in New York's gliders here. And then let's take a look at the letters. It's a lot of letters. Beginner friendly. Core innovation. Beginner friendly is in the right place, it says, though. That's odd. Have I done role-playing games? Oh, I was looking at the wrong letters. I was looking at Spy Quest. More innovation, more core. All right, too innocuous. Okay. We got to move one of these down. Let's move that one up too. Sure. Yeah, I mean, that should be good. Turn on all 9 of these. Okay. And let's go. Let's make this. I'm not going to cut out anything. I'm going to put everything into this. I feel like I'm at the point now where it's just, let's just hit enable all, and not even think about it, right? I don't need to be skimping right now. I got 17 million in the bank, right? I mean, I'm going to buy this for 7 million. So actually, we can probably put a console development room here. But I do need to do a little more research before we really get into consoles. All right, so no new orders. So that's like contract stuff. That's not a big deal. We can just keep making our own stuff, and you don't have to really even think about that. Mania off the market, 3.3 million. Nice. I mean, nothing's going too crazy right now, but everything's selling solidly. Although the summer slump just hit, minus 30% sales. All right, so let's do this engine feature first. Get this done, so our next game we'll be able to put in primitive 2D block graphics, which is always good. All right, so let's get hardware. What do we got? We got 1024 bytes for main memory, which is, it's just kind of funny. Like, that's a megabit, right? Like, just compare it to what we have now. It's ridiculous. All right, so let's continue development. Let's move over our marketing people, get them to do special marketing. That's for the Booty 2. It's a beta demo. We'll do a pre-release to the press, and then we will ship it. And it should be hunky-dory. Oh, I think I can do a regular demo for the Derby 3 as well while we're here. Right, while we have them here. Let's do a large booth. Do Derby 3, Quest for the Booty 2, Industry. Give them some hype. Hype them up. Ooh, the trend is adventure and bicycle, not racing. But I mean, we could do Bike-A-Mania too, because at least bicycle still hits, right? I mean, it makes sense. Derby 3, demo. So that should get it really nice and hyped up. So that should be good for sales, especially once the summer slump ends. Alright, so let's just wait for the week to end. Racing engine. So we made 400,000 off somebody using my engine. And this, folks, is why you always put your engines for sale. Because it's usually worth it. 70 to 90 works for me. I'm expecting this to be 85, 86, 87 range. Hoping. I was close. I was a little too... I undershot a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Let's do another update for the Derby. It is my best-selling game at the moment. Let's see how good Quest for the Booty is coming out of the gate here. Let's train my graphics, folks. Let's leave the legendary guy, because he doesn't benefit from training, nor does he contribute to the training, right? So there's no point in taking him. So let's put them there, get the customer support going again. No commission work there. Alright, so let's do... We want to do Bike-A-Mania? I'm thinking actually adventure probably first. Let's look at this here. Racing is super saturated, but so is adventure. Actually, I'm thinking a second strategy game. Probably the play. I mean, 55's decent popularity, and it's not super saturated like everything else. Right? Probably. Yeah, let's do it. Let's update that strategy engine. Get the primitive 2D block graphics. Astro Arcade still works. Go up to 20,000. Since it's top of the line. Ooh, we got action games and we got character progression. So let's grab... Oh, there's two things here. Character progression and side quests. So let's get those done. So let's not make a game yet. Let's do an update for Quest for the Booty. I already did the game report, right? I did. Graphics team, still in training. Oh, they mostly look like they're on break. Isn't there supposed to be like 7 people in here? Dragon in New York off the market, made me a cool 4.7 million. Candy Crush 3, over 700k sales. And still going. Let's do another update for Candy Crush. Let's see if we can get this to 1 million. Let's see if we can goose this to 1 million. Alright, so they got those gameplay features done. Let's get action, and then we will go back to unlock the console stuff. But let's get new strategy game, right? Was the plan. It's too early for Industry 2. So let's do strategy. And what else? What can we do? Conquest? Conquest definitely sounds like something that would work for strategy. Can we throw a second one in here that would fit for Conquest? Middle Ages, Mercenary. And we'll just call this Mercenaries. And we'll make this for adults. You know, kids don't like strategy games, let's be real. And strategy engine 107. Any dev kits, just the stupid Olympus still. Ooh, wait, the Qatari is now ahead of the Astro Arcade. That means I should probably maybe start making my engines for the Qatari instead. or the Tapple 2, because eventually all these tech level ones, you know, I won't be making games for them anymore. Eventually. But we're not there yet. Alright, so let's take a look at the letters for industry. A lot of letters. 11 letters. Okay, first 4 are just, you know, general stuff. Doesn't really help me. Then we want better story, core, innovation, level design. Story, innovation, more core, and mission design, too innocuous, too easy. Too innocuous, too easy. Mission design, I said, right? Sometimes we got to put all this stuff down. It's fine. I forget, what did I do for these in industry? It seemed to work pretty good. Industry was fairly well rated. 30, 15, 15, 40. What was it supposed to be if you had, you know, 50, 20? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. What I did makes sense. Probably even put these down another one. Put those up. Yeah, let's do that. So, I mean, this should be even better than the last one. Plus, we got side quests and character progression thrown in as well, right? So this should be a pretty good game. And again, I'm not cutting any corners on it. Although I do have my graphics team in training right now. But we got the one guy up there. We got our legendary. He's plugging away by himself. 7 people. You know, we have room. Are there any other graphics designers? Let's give the legendary guy a partner up there. He's not feeling totally alone, right? All right, but you know what? I think actually that's going to be all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments, you know, how's Mercenaries going to do? Is Candy Crush 3 going to get over 1 million? I mean, the weekly sales are down, but I mean, it's still 6,000. But it needs to go for how much longer? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it will, but hey, it's definitely my best game, right? By like any. It's the best-selling game of all time in the world right now. Wow, Industry is the 2nd best-selling game of all time. That kind of surprises me. I'll take it. I will take it. So next episode, I would say we'll be making consoles. We will be making consoles next time. Ooh, is there any console people out there? There is. Let's hire them. They can just chill. All right, that's it for this episode. We're at 28 minutes. That's enough. These episodes are supposed to be 25 minutes. That's my goal. Pretty sure everyone's been over that, and that's okay. But hey, be good to each other. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.